Welcome to Health Guy's Guide, where we tackle the tough topics that impact men's health and wellness. Today, we're diving into a subject that's often overlooked but incredibly important. Why aren't more people chatting about porn and its impact on men's sexual health? It's like the elephant in the room, but with Wi-Fi. It feels like a secret everyone keeps hidden away, like that embarrassing middle school haircut. But the truth is, porn consumption is incredibly common, especially among men. It's like the digital equivalent of sneaking cookies from the jar. Think of it this way. We all enjoy a good movie or TV show, right? Even if it's just to avoid doing the dishes. We get drawn into the stories, the characters, the excitement of it all. It's like binge watching your favorite series, but with a lot more plot twists. Porn is kind of like that, just with a different kind of entertainment. And no, it doesn't come with a skip intro button. The problem is, just like too much of anything, too much porn can start to have negative effects on our lives, especially when it comes to our sexual health. It's like eating too much pizza. Great at first, but not so much later. And that's what we're here to talk about today, openly and honestly. No awkward silences, promise. We're going to dive into the impact of porn, address some common myths, and most importantly, provide you with practical advice and support. Think of us as your friendly neighborhood health guide, because everyone deserves a healthy and fulfilling sex life. Welcome to Health Guy's Guide, your trusted source for men's health and wellness. Subscribe to stay informed, take charge of your health, and live your best life. Your health matters. Let's make it a priority. In today's digital age, porn is just a click away, like ordering pizza, but with fewer calories. It's easily accessible, often free, and incredibly stimulating, kind of like a never-ending buffet. But here's the thing. Our brains aren't wired to handle that kind of constant stimulation. It's like trying to run a marathon on a treadmill set to insanity. Imagine eating the most delicious sugary dessert every single day. At first, it's amazing, like a party in your mouth. But over time, your taste buds get used to it. The party turns into a dull meeting. Normal food starts to taste bland in comparison. Even your favorite pizza seems like cardboard. That's kind of what happens with porn. The brain gets spoiled. The brain becomes so accustomed to the extreme novelty and intensity that real-life sex can feel, well, a little boring. Like watching paint dry. This can lead to issues like difficulty getting aroused with a partner, trouble maintaining an erection, and even feeling like you're in a bad rom-com, and even feeling emotionally disconnected during sex. Not exactly the plot twist you wanted, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. The rest is a Titanic-sized problem. Alright folks, let's explore something called Porn-Induced Erectile Dysfunction, or PED. No, it's not a new kind of pie. It might sound surprising, but it's actually more common than you might think, especially among younger guys. No need for alarm here. PED is when a guy has trouble getting or maintaining an erection during real-life sex, but can easily get it up while watching porn. It's an interesting phenomenon. It's like the brain has become so accustomed to responding to the fantasy that it needs to relearn how to respond to real-life situations. The brain's like, wait, this is new. Dr. Gabe Deem, a leading expert on PID, explains it this way. The brain is a muscle, and just like any muscle, it can be trained. So, think of it as brain gym time. With excessive porn use, we're essentially training our brains to become desensitized to normal sexual stimuli. It's like giving your brain a sugar rush and then expecting it to enjoy broccoli. The good news? PID is often reversible. That's reassuring, right? By reducing porn use and rewiring those neural pathways, many men can regain their erectile function and enjoy a healthy sex life. And that's a positive outcome we can all appreciate. Let's put a face to this. And no, not that kind of face. Meet John, a 28-year-old who found himself struggling in the bedroom, and not because he couldn't find the remote. John had been watching porn regularly since his teens, and while he enjoyed it, he started noticing a pattern. Spoiler alert, it wasn't a good one. He was finding it harder and harder to get aroused with his partner. Talk about a plot twist. He'd feel anxious during sex, worried about performing well, which only made things worse. Performance anxiety, the ultimate mood killer. John thought he was the only one going through this, but after stumbling upon some online forums, he realized he wasn't alone. Misery loves company, right? He discovered PED and began to connect the dots between his porn use and his sexual difficulties. Eureka moment. John's story is a common one. Unfortunately, it's not the kind of story you want to share at parties. It highlights how pervasive porn's influence can be on our sexual experiences, often leading to anxiety, shame, and feelings of inadequacy. And that's no laughing matter. Now, let's dive deeper into the impact of porn on men's sexual health. Let's clear up a common misconception. Some people claim that porn can turn you into a bedroom superhero, make you a better lover, and teach you new tricks. But the truth is, porn is about as realistic as an action movie. You wouldn't jump off a building just because Bruce Willis did, right? Sure, it might give you some ideas, but it doesn't necessarily translate to real-life intimacy. It's not like you can pause and rewind real life. In fact, relying on porn for sexual education can set unrealistic expectations and lead to disappointment in the bedroom. No one likes a plot twist there. Real-life intimacy is about connection, communication, and mutual pleasure. Think of it as a team sport, not a solo performance. It's about exploring each other's desires and building trust. No special effects needed. Porn, on the other hand, is often about performance, unrealistic body standards, and a very narrow view of sexuality. It's like expecting a fast food burger to look like the ad. So, while a little inspiration here and there might not be harmful, relying on porn as a sex manual can do more harm than good. Remember, real life doesn't come with a script. Understanding this can help you build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Breaking free. Practical tips for healthier habits. Now that we've explored the potential downsides of porn, let's talk about actionable steps you can take to foster healthier habits. Spoiler alert, it doesn't involve becoming a monk. Step 1. Admit there might be an issue. It's like the first step in any superhero origin story. Are you experiencing any of the negative effects we've discussed? If yes, don't worry, you're not turning into a pumpkin at midnight. There are plenty of things you can do to regain control and improve your sexual health. And no, it doesn't involve a magic wand. Here are a few practical tips. 1. Reduce your porn consumption. Think of it as a digital detox but without the green smoothies. Start by gradually cutting back on your porn viewing. Baby steps like learning to ride a bike without training wheels. Set realistic goals and track your progress. 2. Find healthy outlets. No, not the shopping kind. Channel your energy into other activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, like exercise, hobbies, or spending time with friends and family. Think of it as leveling up in real life. 3. Challenge negative thoughts. If you're experiencing performance anxiety or feeling down on yourself, challenge those thoughts. Be your own cheerleader, pom-poms optional. Remember, everyone's journey is different and there's no shame in seeking help. Even Batman had Alfred. These are just a few starting points. The most important thing is to be kind to yourself and remember that change takes time and effort. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a healthier you. Reclaiming your pleasure, reigniting intimacy in the real world. In today's digital age, it's easy to lose touch with the essence of real-world intimacy. Now, let's talk about how to reignite that spark in your real-life relationships. Spoiler alert, it doesn't involve Wi-Fi. If you've been relying on porn for a while, it might take some time to rewire those neural pathways and rediscover pleasure in a more natural way. Think of it as upgrading from dial-up to fiber optic. Start by focusing on intimacy outside the bedroom. Yes, there's more to life than Netflix and chill. Spend quality time with your partner, engage in meaningful conversations, and maybe even laugh at each other's bad jokes. Rediscover the joy of physical touch without the pressure of performance. Remember, it's not a talent show. Communication is also key. Talk to your partner about what you're going through. No, mind reading doesn't count. Open and honest communication can strengthen your bond and help you navigate these challenges together. Think of it as a team-building exercise, but with more cuddles. Remember, intimacy is a journey, not a destination. Be patient, communicate openly, and focus on reconnecting with your partner on a deeper level. And hey, if all else fails, there's always chocolate. You're not alone. Finding support and resources, and no, this isn't a cheesy infomercial. If you're feeling overwhelmed or unsure where to turn, remember, you're not alone. Even Batman needs a sidekick sometimes. There are countless resources available to support you on your journey to a healthier relationship with sex and pornography. Think of it as assembling your own personal Avengers team. Online forums and support groups can provide a safe and anonymous space to connect with others who are going through similar experiences. It's like Reddit, but with fewer cat memes. You can share your story, find encouragement, and learn from others who have successfully overcome similar challenges. It's like swapping war stories, but with less drama and more high fives. If you're looking for professional guidance, therapists specializing in sex and pornography addiction can provide personalized support and strategies tailored to your specific needs. Think of them as your personal Yoda, but without the green skin. Remember, reaching out for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Even Superman had the Justice League. Taking that first step towards healing is a powerful act of self-care. And hey, every hero's journey starts with a single step. We're diving into how you can take control of your sexual health. The impact of porn on men's sexual health is a complex and nuanced issue. While it might seem like a harmless form of entertainment, excessive porn consumption can have unintended consequences on our relationships, our self-esteem, and our overall well-being. It's like eating too much chocolate cake, delicious at first, but not so great for the waistline. By understanding the science behind porn's effects on the brain, debunking common myths, and adopting healthier habits, we can regain control of our sexual health. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your love life and cultivate more fulfilling and intimate relationships. Because let's face it, real-life romance beats pixels any day. Remember, this is a journey of self-discovery and growth. Be patient, be kind to yourself, and celebrate each step forward. You've got this. And hey, if you stumble, just laugh it off and keep going. As we wrap up this deep dive into men's sexual health, let's take a moment to reflect. If you're ready to bench press some knowledge and give your health the attention it deserves, smash that subscribe button and become part of the squad. We cover all the hard-hitting topics, pun totally intended, from figuring out why things aren't standing up like they used to to boosting those testosterone levels so you can feel like a superhero again. Let's be real, being healthy doesn't just make you feel better, it makes everything better. So if you're serious about taking charge of your well-being, hit that subscribe button and join us as we tackle all things men's health, from erectile dysfunction to getting those hormone levels on point. Remember, a healthier you means a happier, stronger you. Let's take this journey together, one laugh and awkward topic at a time. Stay sharp, stay informed, and keep crushing it out there.